Hi everyone, today we'll talk about some of the checkout strategies that you can have with Stripe. Now, there are many strategies, but I'm going to talk about four of them: payment link, web elements, Stripe hosted checkout, and Stripe APIs. So let's see how they work and their pros and cons. So first, payment link. This is the most simple and easiest way to accept payments. So here's how it works. So you create product in Stripe, and then Stripe will generate a payment link, though you can create your own payment link using multiple products. And then you share that payment link to customer, and when the customer visit the link, they will see this checkout page. This checkout page is actually built and hosted on Stripe. It has all the functionalities built in, plus the UI also looks good and responsive out of the box. So the benefit of payment links are it is simple and is very easy to use. You don't need to write any kind of code. And the cons would be that it might not be suitable for a large number of products, or if you have complex products with a lot of variants, sizes, etc. To fix all this, you have Stripe hosted checkout. So here's how it works. So the server, in this case our Next.js server, will send all the product details to Stripe. It will include the name. You can also include images, description. It needs to have quantity, price, currencies, etc. Then Stripe will create a checkout session. And this checkout session is actually built for that specific order or the specific products. Then the checkout session will be sent to your server, which will actually contain a link. And then your server will redirect your user from your website to this checkout page, which is hosted on Stripe. The UI and the functionalities will be exactly same as your payment links. It has all the functionalities built in, plus it has the necessary verifications. So the pros of this solution would be that it is easy like before. It is still less work, but you have to write the code for it. It is well tested and used by many developers. It has all the verification out of the box, and you can add payment providers very easily just from the Stripe settings. And the downside of this is that it has very limited customization, and obviously you can change some colors, you can add your own logo, you can change the brand name, but that's it. You cannot do more customization. You cannot give your own branded look. Plus, it also redirects your user from your website to another website, though it can be prevented with embedding, which I will also show you. If you want your own branded look, then this is your solution. You want to have Stripe web elements. You will also see sometimes called Stripe embedded elements, and these are actually same thing. So let's see how they works. So your server will actually now send all the price details to Stripe. You don't need to send the details of products. You just need to send how much you're going to charge from the user and also the currency. Then Stripe will create a payment intent, and that payment intent will contain a secret code. Then the payment intent will be sent to the server, and the intent will have a secret code in it. The server will send that secret code to your website, and then in your website you will use the Stripe web elements. The web elements are basically the components for React, Angular, Vue, or whatever framework you are using. So the pros of using this is that you have a lot of customization option. You can change the style of the components. Plus, you don't have to redirect your user to another website. Everything will be done in your website. But the downside of this is that you have to write more code to implement the web elements. And then you have Stripe API. Good thing about Stripe is that whatever you can do with Stripe SDKs, the Stripe packages, you can also do them using just Stripe APIs. So here's how it works. So this is your website, and you will send all the necessary data to Stripe using their APIs, and Stripe will handle the rest of the payment. So the upside of this is that you have full control. You have all the control you need. And the downside of this is that you have a lot of work to do. It can be very complex and it's easy to make mistakes. So which one should you use? Should you use payment link, web elements, hosted checkout, or Stripe APIs? Well, for simplest solution, you should use payment link. If you want a pre-built solution without much work, then you should use Stripe Hosted Checkout. But if you want more branded look but still want less work, then you should use Stripe Web Elements. And if you like pain and you want to have the full control, then you should use Stripe APIs. In this video course, I'm gonna only focus on Stripe Hosted Checkout and Stripe Web Elements. So in the next video, we will learn how to use Stripe Hosted Checkout. That video, we will learn how to take an actual payment from our checkout page. So that's it for today. If you have any question, feel free to comment down below. If you have learned something new, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Press the bell icon so that you don't miss the next video. So that's it. Stay safe. Goodbye.